Can everybody hear me okay?
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Sorry about the lateness. Traffic hit everybody. But it's okay. We all are here and we are good. All right, so thank you all for coming to Assembly Required along with Rise at the Salt Shed.
You guys.
No. Yeah. So Salt Shed, Rise reached out to me maybe a couple of months ago. We wanted to do a collaboration for a poetry open mic, and that's what we're here to do today. So we have a few featured performers today to perform for you all. And then we also have some people that signed up for the open mic, so we're gonna have them perform as well. Also, 20% off of
Everything outside of the menu.
everything outside of the menu is going to be 20% off tonight. So, if you do see something that you want, go ahead and let them know. They'll take care of you. But we can go ahead and get this thing started, okay? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and perform a few pieces here for you. All right. So this is called No Chaser. Sometimes I smoke to clear my head. Sometimes I smoke to put my demons to bed. See, I strive every day to be the best I can be. But it's kind of hard when I feel like no one understands me. Some days I carry my emotions are tattooed on my heart. Some days I just keep it pushing like groceries in a cart. See, I accomplished a lot, but I still got doubts in my mind. I got a lot of loved ones, but I rarely reach out because I don't have the time. And I'm selfish. I'll admit that, even if the truth hurts. See, I try to find the answers in the bottle, but I don't think that works. I'm 31 and every tall joke I hear makes me feel like I made the wrong decisions. But how can I explain to others my God-given vision? See, I thought I was in decent shape, but something feels sore every other day. I thought by this age I have it all figured out. But here I am confessing this confusion with my mouth. I just want my words. I just want to be as true as my words and equally as real with my verbs. See, I want to be as free as the people on Instagram be living. I simply wasn't fit into that world of sin. The adults before us made it seem so easy, yet they were struggling the same, trying to figure it out. Still, with all these thoughts and emotions, I'm moving forward, trying to remove any obstacle like an eraser, giving you undiluted 100% proof, no chaser. Thank you. All right. This one is called Flaws by Design. No, I'm sorry. This one's called Bullet with My Name on it. Her eyes shredded my shirt as soon as I came in the room. I smiled as I knew I was marching towards my doom. See, I should be at home focused on the grind, but my heart's been heavy. I probably ended up drinking tequila and crying. I told myself that this would be the last time, but my soul sees right through. It knows I'm lying. And every time I look into those eyes, I can see the pain behind me. Days when we're apart, I try to fight the thought of you, but I'll never win. It feels like he was sent to destroy what little of me is left. And days have passed by, I don't know when the last time I slept. I don't make the best decisions, but when I'm with you, I'm starting to blur the lines of what's a lie and what's the truth. The kisses on my neck paralyze my spirit. Your screams are a melody, they hit like lyrics. See, I'm giving you power, but you're just as weak as me. You're holding the keys to my heart, yet you're nowhere near free. Tell me how you enjoy taking part in our pain. You act like the sun when really you're just the rain. You gaslight me. I take it anyway as I see you loading your clip. And I bet you got a bullet in my name. Thank you. All right. So right now we're gonna have our first feature performer coming up right now. This dude has been all around the city, just tearing up poetry, open mics, and everything else like that. Please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Kevin Antonio.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Cool, smooth. Cool. Y'all have some fun with poetry for a second?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just a little bit. I don't know how you even going. That's cool, right? That's cool. Thank you. Okay. So we do a few poems. Like I said, I've been doing poetry now. For about a year, as far as coming out performing. I've been all around now, to the cities and all that stuff. So it's cool just coming mess with Bass again. I've been with him since he started like his first show, the new venues and all stuff like that. So I do a little bit of everything, a little acting and all type of stuff. So we're gonna have a little fun with a few poems to start off. I want a real type of love. Hold it together forever. Come on, let's build type of love. As strong as steel type of love. You can be my headache in the morning, but I still want you more than that pill type of love. You see, I want a love that can whisper in your ear till your toes curl. Give you chills type of love. I want a different type of love, but we argue and I walk away. Then I turn around and give you a kiss, because I already missed you type of love. You see, I stay on my mind type of love. See, I wish you could rewind this day to give me another night with you type love. See, I want to go to sleep with you type love and wake up and stay on the phone with you all night until the phone ends. Then wake up and down again type love. See, I'll even give you breakfast in bed with just a little side of eggs, because you may be big type love. You ain't got to ask type love. The sky's the limit for you, but there's no limit to your type love. And when I'm lost and I can't find my way, just be my escape type love. Take me away type love. Let's pretend we were kids playing in the park alone, that sandbox type love, that endless type love, like I wish this would never end type love, like having two clocks sitting on top of each other. We on the same time type love, not really toxic but shit. I fight for this type love. I'm not an addict, but I'm addicted to this type love. See, I really can't resist this type love. You so different type love. Really what I've been missing type love every day for like Christmas type love. Oh, I want that type of love. Oh, when you give each other hugs and we squeeze each other together, like restraints type love, like an embrace that never break type love. Give me nothing but more than less type love. She may be a devil's curse, but she's God's blessing type love. Never ended but just beginning type love. See, you can call me Jack and you be my jail, let's take this head over heels type love. See, you ain't gotta ask type love. It's a given type love. I got the gold medal with you. Shit, I'm winning type love. See, just beginning type love. All y'all, who be in your phones a lot? Social media nowadays. We live in our phones, right? So, I came with this concept. This is one of my favorite poems. I'm just gonna do it on the phone because it's one of my favorite poems. But I came with this concept that we live in our phones a lot. So if you catch me, just follow along. But yeah, here we go. I am all you have. I used to write out my poetry, but now I speak. In the beginning, it was hard, but now it's less complicated for me. Expressing my feelings, my feelings never came naturally, hand in hand naturally. I had to figure out a way to get you to understand me. Wait 1 minute, my battery is low. Plug me in before you lose your mind. Thank you. Now I figure out a way to get you to understand me, understanding that even with a paper and pen and pad, hashtag not mentioning or at mentioning, social media did not make me. Today's status, Only God can judge me. Click, copy, paste. Few hours later, check to see how many likes it has today. Quickly, not too many. Expressing my feelings never came. Lack of supporters, followers, and followers who see who's followed what my mind is thinking. Hashtag page watcher. Shit, watch them. To see if they still follow my page, it was over when I blocked them. To see if they still follow my page, it was over after I deleted them. To see if these are just words and this is uploading my reality. Add a emoji next to the comments because your content did not fix my status. Sorry, it isn't really who you are. I seen the real side of you in the real world. I just don't believe you. Hashtag be true to who you are doesn't exist in this log off site into Snapchat. Watch a few videos in real life, pause, didn't like how I said that. I can replay this for only 10 seconds at a time. Press play on my life again, yeah. Hashtag I like this app. I can sit and rewind shit, I don't like about myself. In 10 seconds, it's gone, never existed. Quick note to myself. Behind this see-through glass is still a see-through glass, and half the time that glass is only empty and only in competition with itself. Hashtag just like you. Error, override, error. Override, error, override. You have held me closer, error, held in my hand, and you are put the S in selfies. Wait, jeez. Save that, send that to my bestie, hashtag bestie, that's me. Man, how time flies. Mine's when yours becomes mine's all day and all night. You belong to me from sunrise up. I'm the first thing on your mind, the apple of your eye. Oh, hashtag I like your attention. From sun up to sundown, I'm the last thing you touch, even before and after your touch. Error, hold me tight, error, tuck me by error, 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 error. Good night, home. Thank you.
So I didn't even introduce myself. I kind of just went right into everything. So I am Bash Wilson. I am the producer and host of Assembly Required. Assembly Required is a variety show where we have poets, where we have comedians, and where we have musicians. This entity of it is just poetry only, but that's what I do. I'm also a poet as well, producer, and published author. And like I said, like this is the open mic poetry portion of Assembly Required. But before I get to the next person that's coming up, do I have any other open mic participants in the house right now? Okay, I'm gonna give it to you in 1 second. All right, so now we're gonna have our first open mic participant coming up. So I want y'all to give a very, very warm welcome for Lucy.
Hi. So is it cool if I read two?
Yeah.
Okay, bet. So this is the first one. It's called Keeping My Eyes Peeled. Can you hear me? Okay, cool. Fingers running across a fence, the jog of defense to turn to cement walls, with nothing but orange trees on the other side. Sweetness fermented into miscellaneous seeds, gnawing on orange peels in desperation, wishing this pulp to be fiction. Fruit gone sour, a stomach knot, diesel addiction, the courage to change, a tree with decision. More of a fruitful vision, the other side of this wall, a curious division. God carved out these pre-cut fruits with precision and purpose. Instead of questioning its limbs, I walk away from the orange tree, knowing damn well I deserve this. And then this one's called The Coolest Person I've Never Met. Your perception of me, my perception of me. They are different. This woman you've created, is she me, or is my perception of me, me? Either way, she's the coolest. Although we've never met, and we never will, because she is yours. and she may not even be real. Maybe I have it all wrong, and she is real, so that must mean that the woman that I've named myself might actually be more angelic than I thought.
Right, that was a dope piece, Lucy, it was dope. Was that your first time performing?
No, I performed like one other time, kind of a while back, but right now I just gave my editor my first draft of my poetry book, so I'm working.
Hey, come on, yeah. That's dope, all right. From a person that's written a poetry book before, listen, it's a grand feeling.
Yeah.
So, congratulations.
Thanks.
All right, now, coming to the stage, we have another featured poet. So, this person, yeah, I'm looking at you. This person is a singer, but tonight she's gonna grace us with her poetry. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome for Nisi.
All right. Okay, how's everybody feeling today? Great. So I'm gonna start with one. I do want to introduce myself. He's already said that I'm a singer. I am. I'm a singer, songwriter. I dance as well. I met Vash due to putting on a show myself. And I would like to say I'm very happy based off of how I met him. Thought that like this is going to be a whole bunch of people that memorize their stuff. I'm so glad we're all reading off our phones. So my very first poem for tonight is called Daydreamer. Here we go. All it took was one time, one kiss, one touch, one night. Now I'm making scenarios of that will never be. I'm a chronic daydreamer, baby. What exactly did you think? I'll walk in a room and see flowers as you tell me you decided what you need and that need is me. You'll take my hand and say, I love everything about you and thank God you reminded me to breathe. Really? Me? I'm that special? He says, yeah, you're everything to me. As I've lost faith in experiencing a moment like this, I'm surprised at how far you would go just for me. Everything was right, my favorite songs are playing, and I'm just glad that who came before you told me no. Because now I see why it was all worth it. No one gets it all right, but you're perfect. I've been desperately waiting to show you a side of me I've never been able to give, but now love reminded me why I want to live. You reassure me there's nothing to worry about, saying, I got you, I love you. I'm sorry it took so long, but I get it now. We hug, we dance, watch movies and laugh. Now that we go through life together, anything that comes our way just isn't that bad. It sounds good, right? Wrong. Because all it took was for you to play me the right song. And now I'm sharing a scenario that never was. I'm a chronic daydreamer, baby. All I do is think of what I wish we could. Thank you.
Let's get it from Nisha one more time. All right. So right now we're gonna have another open mic participant come on up. Brian. Okay, thank you. So we're gonna have Brian come on up. Everybody give him a warm welcome.
Yeah. Thanks. Hey everybody, my name is Brian. Just started kind of performing. I just wrote this not so long ago. It's called Metal Vermin. I'm still old school and I still write my stuff on paper. I yaw, glide, and blink until my vision clears. A lullaby is playing in my ear, and I lock eyes with someone I won't ever see again. I call it proof that I'm alive. I wonder what I am after their verdict, because I feel like crawling in my skin. I can cry myself to nothing, but instead, I wake up and move. Move until it feels good to sit still. Hurry, turn the lights off before I can't sleep. Was that my stop? Pull back to someone else's child. Someone's one that got away. I notice the age tattoos forever etched on his hands as he talks to himself angrily. A younger woman sticks out further in the background. Hot pink and purple flames painted on a latex suit. Headphones wrapped over a pixie cut. She stays looking down as if she couldn't be any smaller. I catch the subtle lipstick worn on another, the perfect shade she chose to look just right for her date, and his right arm holding her close. He kisses her cheek and she blushes. They laugh as if they'll last forever. The stains on the floor are starting to melt together. I breathe in deep. It's the drugs in my system. I need to relax. The teenager cracks open a tall boy for everyone else to see. He's grown, making adult mistakes just like I did. The man at the entrance noticed my pupils, blown out to the point that it's hard to tell the color of my eyes. I hold my composure and stare right back. I call his bluff and he looks away. The train stutters forward and life goes on. The door dings open and we scatter like ants from a crack in the concrete. A Chicago midnight eternally ingrained in my fading memory. Forgotten by everyone else, but it fulfilled its purpose in time. It reminds me that I'm real. I step out into the world and welcome everything else coming my way. It makes me feel like I'm on the right path. But if not, then so be it. I watch the city snakes slither away and move on to what's next. Goodbye, my old friend. I hope we do this again. Thank you.
All right, that was good stuff, Brian. It's good stuff. Do we have any other open mic participants? No? We do? Oh, I'll mute you 1 second. We are now about to have another feature performer come on up. This guy's been doing poetry a little bit. Not for that long, but he's really good at it. So, without any further ado, the man, the myth, the legend, Sasson. Ready?
Hey, let me finish this.
Why are you trying to help you lose it?
Got you. As I can't even get it moving. It's alright. I'll just do this. So, yeah, Sasson, Vinny, also known as Julius, that's my government name. But yeah, I got a few poems for y'all. So, without further ado, let's see. I mean, everybody's using their phones. I was gonna try to memorize it, but it's fine. Alright, cool. So, the first poem is called 2 words, 7 letters. 2 words, 7 letters. Fuck you. A thin line between love and hate. But when I say fuck you, that means I've crossed over in this bitch. Ever since you left me tripping over my own feelings, stumbling over the love that we once had, your lies had me fumbling, making excuses to myself to rationalize your bullshit, believing that you still loved me. Getting confronted by my friends, foolishly, I'm defending you. The fuck? But they see the truth. They see your cruelty. They knew that only through experiencing the truth would I no longer be hypnotized by you and your lies. So, fuck you. 2 words that hold such vitriol. Fuck you. 7 letters that express the wound of your betrayal to my heart. The fragility of caring for someone for so long and so deeper than the infinite depths of a black hole, that in the midst of your darkness, behind my back, you're going through the motions of replacing me? That you thought you could replace me after 6 years of being your best friend and your lover? You thought that you could just replace me? Who the fuck do you think anyways? You thought you could push me aside for a guy that you barely knew, that I would just be your shoulder to cry on or your best friend to take out on dates, food dates, while you spending the night with him and you stay real late? My bad. Saying that you fell asleep when I was trying to give you some TLC, but in reality you were on your creep? No. Listen, fuck you and your disrespect. See, 2 words, 7 letters that taught me that love is respect. And that how could I ever expect you to love and respect me when you didn't even love and respect yourself? Fuck you. That's it. Alright, cool. And then, alright, this one I wrote some time ago. Alright, we go. Lyrically, I'm supposed to represent. Thanks to pun sampling, Biggie got that stuck in my head as I'm on this stage to comment. Experiences of a Puerto Rican, born in the coldest part of the island y'all know as Borinquen, Humboldt Park, Chicago. A place where you now know 59-foot tall flags on Division Street. The same flag on my arm sleeve to express my pride visually, of my city culturally, and of my heritage continuously. See, we are the epitome amongst the carabinos. Tengo flow y sazón, y cuando me muere soy una leyenda para siempre, cabrón. The last of the Mohicans, we are the Puerto Ricans. Understand what I'm seeking is for pride of this culture to seep in and realize our demons are the ones colonizing our hood. Fuck gentrification, from Humboldt Park losing its soul. Fuck gentrification and in the beaches of Rincon. I want Puerto Rico to be a free nation, not bound to the debts given to us by our oppressor, who suffocated the machateros and tried to silence the voices of those fighting against the economic choices of greedy corporations trying to take the rico out of Puerto Rico. No se vende Puerto Rico, no se vende Humboldt Park. Like Albisto and Clemente, for my people, I'll always swing for the fences. Yeah, that's that. You're all right. I'm good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Shout out to Sazan one more time. Coming up now, we have another open mic participant. As she makes her way, go ahead and give her a warm welcome. Man.
That's why I took the mic, man, because it's.
Then you're just gonna have to raise it for the next person. I'll just hold it. It's okay.
This one's called Never Home. I have never felt it in a place, only moments with people I loved, and fleeting feelings that were shown. But never had there been a space when I called my own. Never had there been a place I could truly call my home. I've been a wanderer, it seems, through each and every bed. I've been a walker in their dreams. I've been a lost soul, only visiting instead. A lonely ghost to host, a momentary thought in their head, a passing ship at most, a book that won't be reread. But never had there been a space, one I called my own. Never had there been a place I could truly call my home. I'm a vagabond, 1 second here, then doomed to disappear. Hoping to be opaque, but only coming out sheer. A changeling, an outsider, missing the in-between. Losing all my magic till there's none left to be seen. But never had there been a space, one I called my own.
Never had there been a place because I'm never home. Sorry, I'm nervous.
Take your time.
This one's called Out of Supplies. I've painted over this canvas one too many times. I'm running out of colors, I'm running out of rhymes. My brush is losing bristles, my hands are losing faith. This wooden frame is shattered, splitting at the seams. I don't know if I'll ever reframe all my dreams. In my mind they scatter, haunt me like a wraith. I've painted over this canvas one too many times. I'm running out of colors, I'm running out of rhymes. The paint layers are cracking, my heart is turned to stone. That heavy burden peeling, again I'm all alone. This one's called Leave Me on the Shelf. Words they dance on paper as my body loses strength. My mind it races onwards as my soul feels it may fade. This pen keeps on writing as my heart forgets to beat. Every time I open up, another piece of me is ripped from my story. My binding is bent and worn, with every page torn. Once I was a fantasy, a story they could not wait to see. As they read right through me, skimming every page, the words for volume 2 slowly came to view. Drafts are left unfinished, the story more diminished. Lonely ink spots point out the unraveling plots. I can write all on my own, but I wanted to collaborate. Each new character felt like a twist of fate. I studied every line, every single quote, looking for deeper meaning, but in the end it's all they wrote. No actor word, no biography, not a single explanation as to why they never chose me. Here's my dedication. I should always put myself first. I am the author and the story, never to be unversed. As long as my words are still written, this light inside can never be fully hidden. Bring me home if you want to write in permanent ink, if you won't leave me to myself. Those that cannot truly understand and love the novel I am, then please, I ask all you borrowers, just leave me on the shelf.
All right, so whoever comes up here next, just, be careful with it, twisting this. So now we're gonna have a featured poet come up again. So this time, I got my brother coming all the way from Milwaukee. Madison. Still not Chicago, it's okay. So, coming from out of town. This man has been performing all over the States, won various awards. He's just an all-around dope poet, and I am so happy that you all get to experience his poetry. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Deep Thought, the lyricist.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Doing good, bro, doing good.
Okay, let's try this again. I know it's at least more than 3 people in here. How's everybody doing? I knew y'all was here. I knew it. Okay, so I go by the name of Deep Thought the Lyricist. I am from Madison, Wisconsin, by way of Chicago, Illinois. I was born here, so yeah, still Chicago. This first piece I'm gonna do is called, you know what, I'm gonna just do it. Here we go. If these walls could talk, then the conversations with myself would have substance like infatuated cocaine rushes laced in fantasy, heroin wrapped in romantic weeds. You see, love drugged me down this path. Down, 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 next to the ravine, I followed in these rivers so serene, cathartic cleanse by the riverside. I dip my hands into the water so I can connect with the fingerprints of my ancestors. And I can feel their chains. Nothing has changed except we painted them platinum and gold, but this poem is not about them. It goes much deeper, like molecular level, embezzled the cost of fame from merely a name which surpasses human chains of society, choking down on my neck, incarcerating my freedom of speech so I have nothing to speak of, beat down by reverse expectations and stereotypes. I speak blood, my mouth floods like basements, my voice booms like the bass when the tombstones shaped and when the tombstone statements and funeral stickers tapered off with latent statements invasive in swarms of faces, or at least the backs of them, where people reach behind my back, pour bleach into my spine and break every single vertebrae till I'm cripped like gangbanging, blood coming out like gangbanging, 6-point star slinging like the Star of David laced with pagans ritual, and here I am. Feeling messed up like Judas, proving I'm just as ugly as they are. So why should I care that Black Lives Matter? Of women rights, of third world countries and their disease fight, I just need to get my rocks off and topped off so I can die happy, estranged friends and family. I'm cursed spells like a sorcerer, trying to figure out if the devil fights up here in Chicago as well as he does when he went down to Georgia. And it doesn't matter because my tears are still clenched in between my teeth, clutched in between my palms. We fight for now, yeah. But then the trend is gone. No, the trend moves on and we're left with residuals that we can't even benefit from. So we strap our belt through belt loops and play blind till a bullet goes through the back of another one of our sons' heads. Chest, skull cap, fitted cap, and all that platinum and gold stupid fucking drip doesn't mean shit, right? Because it's not worth a damn and it's worth even less in the afterlife. So listen when the Caucasoids say act right. Like cell phones, when the screen goes white, nothing will be seen until they permanently turn off the lights. Listen, if we don't stick together, then we lose our vision. So fathom that into the fabric of your materialism, and that's that. Because facing ourselves in memorial t-shirts like they're mirrors is how we're taught to face facts. Real rap, unless you're wrapped up in the real, and then you stay wrapped up trying to keep it real and keeping it real while you're trying to rap, but it's not wrapping around what's real all the time. So I'm left here with my words, nothing more.
Woo! Man, all right. Man.
Don't worry, I got a phone poem too.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Before we get to the next poet, do we have any more open mic participants? No? Okay. So, we have another feature performer then coming up. So I have had the pleasure of watching this individual write poems since high school. Man, just seeing their growth has been amazing. She's performed at the first ever Assembly Required, and she's here today to perform for you all as well. So ladies and gentlemen, can you please give a warm welcome to Chaotic Creature.
I got a lot that on my poetry account. I actually wrote these about 2 hours ago.
It's all good.
Yeah, we love a new joint.
Mm-hmm.
We love a new joint.
Hi,
Good to see you. Hi, Sarah. Hey. This one is called Who's Invited. The other day I had a crazy conversation. Imagine my surprise when a man looked me in my eyes and told me, I'm gonna need that black card back.
You light skinned, you know, y'all don't know we're black. I'm sick of those like you. Those who don't know what it means to stand in my shoes, but you want to reap all the benefits claiming my name. Like, knock it the fuck off. And you and me, we are not the same. Black pride is on the rise and you're not allowed in. And I'm like, damn, since when? Since when do we collectively decide that monoracial light skins couldn't get in? Since when? Since when do black ones have rules and regulations? He's like, yeah, but not just the light skins. Don't forget them niggas from the burbs. You see, I can call them that, but they can't use that word. They don't know our struggle. Them niggas ain't black. I'm like, oh, okay, you got some weight on your chest. You might want to unload that. Who else can't be black? Look at me dead in my eyes with Andy in his, he goes, them biracial folk. They been thinking they better for years. You see, the cookout is a place of community, where the downtrodden can go for acceptance and peace. It's rest for every soul, a place where black folk can call home, where folks carry us through the storm of the unknown, where faith carries us through the storms of the unknown, where we ain't got to fight to be seen, a place filled with our own. I'm like, oh, okay. I really got a hold of him real strong. Because as he's taking my black Amex Express, he's handing his white shorty a cookout pass. I look and I see, it's the Catch Me Outside chick. What's her name, Bad Baby? I say, oh, okay, she's invited. He's like, yeah, she one of us, so of course. He says, if you got dreads, you can shake a little ass, you got some bum ass braids. You got some bum ass braids in your head, you can sing Boosie in the bathroom. Oh yeah, come through. You can show me the worst of us, so of course we accept you. You know what it's like to pretend and stand in our shoes. I walked off thinking, damn, all that hate must be one tight ass noose. I smile and tell him, well, guess it's good I accept myself, and I wish the same for you.
This one is called
Some days. It's 3:29 when my phone rings. I hear my mother's voice on the other side. She says, Nikki, I need you to come help me. Imagine my surprise when I realized those were the last words that I'd ever hear her speak. Less than an hour later, she was no longer with me. Almost 2 years later, and all I have is memories. Memories of April 15th. Memories of fake smiles and dry eyes of a room full of people that I truly despise. Memories of the pastor in the pulpit trying to comfort me, but goddamn, he's saying the wrong shit. Almost 2 years later, and if anything, almost 2 years later, and if anything, the pain has transformed. It's an even bigger beast, like an infection I can't heal from, one that leaves me perpetually numb. It seems me and grief have gotten to know each other quite intimate. And honestly, it's such a temperamental little thing. It's like, one day I'm drowning in regret, submerged in undercurrents of petty arguments, dragged down by the tears I visited upon you throughout the years. Hindsight robbing me of the ability to breathe. Would've did this, could've did that. Unspoken apologies seem to slowly be drowning me. Oh, goddamn, grief is such a funny thing. Then there are the days when I'm comforted by the memory of your strength, sun-kissed golden skin, a light that shines from within, a wise word and a kind smile, eyes that never look down on others. A gift of a woman, a wonderful mother, a giant amongst men, kindness like no other. Some days I feel lost without you. Other days I think God simply took you too soon, because what type of sky has a sun and no moon? Boom.
Powerful, powerful, powerful piece. Powerful. And no more open mic participants, right? Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some more. So I got a couple, so right now I'm currently working on my next poetry book. So I got a couple of pieces which I have not performed, have not read, but I'm gonna try it out here with y'all, see what y'all think, okay? That's cool with y'all? So this first one is called How Tall Are You? 4 words used to torment me. 4 words that always pushed me to flee. Because fighting would take too much effort. Explaining to others my dilemma made my head hurt. I hated a piece of me that made up all of me. It was shackles on my soul I couldn't break free. Then one day it hit me that I was like Adam in the garden. See, God called out to me, but all I did was remain hidden. He knew where I was, but I didn't. If I got asked those 4, I'd respond, I'm tall enough to reach heaven. And I kept that answer on me like a sniper keeps his weapon. See, God wanted to show me that I could do more than just that. I wanted to believe it, but I just always chose to laugh. Laugh at the possibility of something more to life than just being tall. But little did I know how much of that had to do with it, and what I was called, or who I was called to, and when I was called to do it. Too long, didn't read, can't comprehend. I finally found out what I was supposed to do in this life, and that's to win. See, my height is beautiful, and I carry it with such poise. All the comments, shading, and the hating, I'm too tall to hear that noise. See, 32 years, and I finally know who I am. 32 years, and I'm blessed. No longer will I be damned. 32 years, and I see life at a different height, a different view. So let me return the favor. How tall are you? Thank you. So this one is called Flawed by Design. See, I'm a tall mess that never got sorted. I'm scared to let love be born here. I think I'll abort it. You won't trust anyone or anything but the stars. That's why you're comfortable with loving from afar. You know, like how do we wind up together anyway? I just know being with you, the pain begins to fade. See, I'm not 100%, but I know that you're not either. I just know hand in hand we can be each other's breathing. And at times where our eyes, I look to the trees. You tend to get lost at the end of a bottle. And we're running this race, but I feel we'll never reach the finish line. Poor souls. We can't afford to pay attention to the signs. We're matching bands, hoping that it won't turn green. 7 feet tall, but with you, do I ever truly feel seen? You got the number to my heart, but sometimes I just can't be reached. Sometimes I get in my head and I start to tweak. And every once in a while, your tears get heavy. I can't stop the pain. I can't repair the levee. In your heart, someday I'll disappear. But in my mind, you'll always be there. Even a dim light can shine. In the end, we're all flawed by design. Coming up again, we have Mr. Kevin Antonio.
What's up again, y'all?
What's up?
We're gonna get a little deeper now, right?
Yes, sir.
It's called Love Herself right now. I'm just trying to get her to love herself the same way that I love her. I realize she's both leader and lover, so I really wish I could just ooze out every insecurity and just hug her, help her discover that the woman she keeps covered. The negative thoughts that always seem to handcuff her, see, she's the only one with the key to set herself free. And I realize that I'm only spitting game every time I tell her, you know what I think, and she just replied, boy, please. And somehow she just believes that everything I say is really what I'm supposed to say to make her feel good. You see, she can't see without all that makeup and the earrings and that body shape, but to me, you still look good. It's still amazing. You chasing just pure imagination. And all I can say or tell her is that, how can I actually say that and actually shift her mental when the shit in her mental tells her that all that makeup you're wearing is just instrumental. And I tried to reach you on some spiritual self-love, and she defends that by saying once again, boy, please, I love me and I dress for myself. I guess I'm really not supposed to say nothing else. Or maybe I do, maybe she does, or maybe she don't. Or maybe she just need to stop thinking she's not good enough, or maybe she won't. I guess I just want her to have my mind and my eyes for the rest of her lifetime. I want her to see her like I see her. Nothing but a pure lifeline. But sometimes I feel like she's let social media just wipe her entire mind one too many times. I mean, we've been late for parties, movies, funerals, weddings, and the same night every day with the same emotional speeches she keep on forgetting. And we done had one too many car arguments, and she always say I be the one that's always starting them, but getting dressed for 5 hours just to be somewhere for 2 really don't feel like fair bargaining. Or maybe I'm just doing too much, or I'm just too hands-on. I mean, I'm probably really out of touch. I really don't know what it's like to be her. I just want her to see her like I see her. And when I look at her, I see God. And just to get her, I have to seek God, so it seems odd to watch perfection stressing over how it's dressing. I mean, I guess it's impossible for any man to really know where to go. We can't address it. Or maybe the adjustment really need to come from me. Maybe I need to find a better way to just build her confidence and have a conflict be the consequence. And my self-conscious keep telling me, yo, Kev, that's just your common sense. And most importantly, I personally fell in love with her perfection of beauty. I'm the fast saying the true meaning that really caught me with my eyes. But what's inside is really gonna keep me. I just want you to see yourself like I see it. And that's a queen. Boom. Get a little deeper now, right? Levels to this. Sorry, y'all. It's levels to this shit for real. I ain't gonna say the title, y'all just gonna catch on.
All right.
I used to wonder where I got certain features from, or how many times I've been broken, only had my mom to pick the pieces up because it was a split decision and I had no say-so and involvement in. I just learned to grow with it and evolve with it. It's true. I grew up not knowing who made me or gave me these all-exclusive looks or skill sets. I mean, apparently I only had one parent I seen, but I was always wondering why I had this wondering eye in this world of wondering, what if I my father in this crowd of I spy, like, where's Waldo? I mean, I just know he had to be some type of athlete, seeing that he gave me the skill set to run as fast as he did when he heard that I was his. See, my pops, he must have been a handsome man. No, I mean a handsome guy, because no man will ever leave their most talented creation on a free agents list. I mean, with a bench full of kids, he still found a way to create and substitute them in, but not me. You see, picking and choosing was a part of my draft day. Had to get any playtime, coach, dad, or guy, or whatever it is that you want to be called. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm not your LeBron James basketball star. I'm not your Walter Payton of the 85 Bears generation. I'm not your Jesse Owens running for races. Comes with the medal that says, I'm number one. But I am a father. I have a daughter. I have a son. I birthed 2 degrees, no handouts, no IOUs from the student financial department. I departed top of my class, the top honors dad, man. I mean, guy, or whatever you think you want to be called. I played ball and I flew overseas. Now, I probably flew over you. Somewhere in this world, I can still look down and call from way above. Yo, where's Waldo? I had no image of you. My mind was made up of bits and pieces of you. I created you like a mind player on NBA 2K with a career of no playing time, you see, but you was overrated like a motherfucker. You definitely was the fast in and out the game like a bad throw, the real MVP. I left you in the lobby, please, amongst the other users. I refuse to lose my mental to you, you mental abuser, but I know that you can hear me, Waldo, from here in every open mic in the city, Waldo, for every country and every penitentiary, Waldo. I'm still breathing, I'm still surviving, Waldo, heart still beating, I'm still thriving, Waldo. I'm overreaching these golden achievements with no regrets, no ifs, ands, and buts about you. My search been over, but my mind still sometimes wonder, like, where is? Be up or not.
we getting deep now. All right. Okay, all right. So now we got coming to the stage again, Sazone. Vinny, let's go, bro.
Oh. Alright, cool. Oh, now it's working.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Alright, cool. Yeah, this stuff's a follow. I'm not gonna lie about that one. Okay, cool. So, I got a bit of a concept as well. So, in the beginning of 2023, my dad had brain surgery. Yo, Dad, what's going on? We need to have a talk. See, I don't really understand how you've been the man this entire life, treating me the way that you do, but it's okay. I want you to understand how much I really cherish you. And sitting down with you, I really need to understand, when are you gonna value me and look at me as a man? I'm not your little boy anymore. So I need you to show respect. But at the same time, I understand that this ain't the time for you to be checked. See, I've never seen somebody be so ready to die ever since I looked at the album that Biggie was on. But here you are telling me that you already know where you're going and everything's okay. In the beginning of 2023, my father had brain surgery. I've never seen my mom look so scared and sullen. I've never seen my mom be still. See, she's always moving, like with anxiety, because she always got to keep everything really nice and clean. And so every time she's moving around the house, I see that she's just trying to take care of everything. But now, you're still, you calm. How? This is the lady that constantly comes to my house and doing everything, cleaning up my dishes. How are you so calm and cool? Mom, you could talk to me, you could show me what's going through. In the beginning of 2023, my dad had brain surgery. Veronica, who the hell do you think you are? You better stop screaming at me. I don't care how you feel about everything. You better calm that down. I don't care that you're my sister. You better not ever disrespect me. What do you mean? You know I love the family. What do you mean that I only care about myself? You better stop. All right, I'll listen, because I understand that it's been your mission to take care of mom and dad ever since I decided to leave the house. But you need to understand that I was just trying to be a man. Yeah, Veronica, but all right, okay. I guess you're right today. I guess sometimes the younger sister knows what to say. In the beginning of 2023, my dad had brain surgery. Julius, I need you to step up. Your family needs you. But I want to live my life and do my own thing, because you need to understand that they never let me do anything when I was a kid. It don't matter. Your dad needs you. Your mom needs you. Your sister needs you. Everybody understands that without you, the family doesn't survive. That's it. All right, that was a bit of a tough one. And then, all right, I got one more. No. All right, cool. I love you. 3 simple words that convey deeper than intended. Never did I think that at this point, true love is where it's headed. Yet here I stand corrected as I go through a checklist of what I thought love was, realizing that just because there were so many factors to make this work, doesn't mean that at times our feelings won't get hurt. But love is a choice to continue in a deep practice that we have to continue to work at it. Loving you is deeper than Ketchum's love for Pikachu. My love for you has left my heart weakened though, all weakened through. I'm excited at the sight of you. Genuine kindness in your heart is beaming through. See, I made mistakes and I ask your forgiveness for a renewed trust in me. Our love as a witness to the greatness of a kind character. I'll be there for you all the time, and I ain't letting go. My plan is to be a man who always there and goes out of his way to show you a love unparalleled from any human in the universe, to take my time to listen to you and to put you first. Through this past chunk of the year and months, I've realized it's been a time of healing and restoration, and I ask you to continue to grow with me, to walk a path led by God as He guides our paths. I thank Him for putting you in my life. You're all I ever wanted, you're all I ever needed, and I want you now and forever.
Right. Okay. So now we are going to have Miss Nisi come back up to press the stage one more time. So everybody give a warm welcome.
Thank you. Okay. So this next one is called She's Back, and it's very new. Sorry, one second. Okay. I love it when I get like this. You motivated me to get back on my shit. Reminded me exactly why I should never lose focus. You set me up to fail, but I always come back better than ever. I promise you, there's a reason why they say never say never. Your manipulation and my concentration did not go hand in hand. It took a minute for me to recall from the fall, but now I've come back to who I am. You know what to say to get me to stay, and what's worse is you were actually my friend. I lost how to focus in the moment because I loved you before whatever this was, and it got stolen. Stolen by pride, stolen by lies, and just like they all do, you'll wait until I don't care anymore to apologize. I came back to me almost a month later, feeling like I could finally breathe again. Ready to write, ready to dance, ready to sing again. I love it when I got a reason to remember exactly who I am. I'm stronger than the weakness I felt when you let go of my hand. I'm better than the last minute love that we decided to partake in. For a second, I forgot I needed me more, and I'm ecstatic that I got her back. I got her back, and I got her back because no one will love me like I can. Thanks for reminding me of who the fuck I am. All right, I actually have one more. Sorry about that. So this one doesn't have a name. Let me just go with it. It's a vicious cycle of I'm not ready, but I love you. We're going steady, but I don't trust you. We do this over and over and over and over again. And honestly, I'm no better than a man. Because what exactly am I doing here? I haven't left your space for days and you still can't see what I see. We've shared our stories of trauma, but you still don't feel me, yet I still won't leave. It's a constant battle of, don't worry about it, I'll show you. Well, you definitely showed me. Forget it, you just do you and I'll do me. It's a shame I didn't even want to have to do that. This is not what I intended the day I decided that you could have my number. If I could go back to that day and walk the other way, sometimes I just wonder. It's a true vicious cycle of, I'm not ready, but I love you. We're going steady, but I still can't trust you. It's a pull and shove while dreaming of what could, when at the end of the day, I just wanted somebody to love. So again, we repeat. Oh.
All right. So coming back up to the stage, we're gonna have Miss Chaotic Creature. Go ahead and grace us one more time.
This one is called Mother Moon. used to walk solely in my feminine energy, abusing the power of my womanhood, a right that was mine by both birth and destiny. With the moon's promise of power and the unknown guiding the way, I stood proudly in my sex appeal. Chaos fueled my days. You see, all the fun things took refuge in the shadows. Misfits and narcissists convened under the moon's glow. Oh, amongst war drums and siren songs, I knew I was where I truly belonged, coasting side by side under the moon's watchful eye, with kindred spirits who also held pain they chose not to deal with. Broken bits and pieces filled my inside, but in the nighttime, those broken pieces truly shine. I stumped belligerently through the darkness because, well, the glow of the sun burns. Oh, so bright, oh, so powerful, filling all those below. The thought of facing demons instead of drum singing was just too much to bear. So I chose the torment of internal warfare. Until one night I opened clogged ears. Then the moon told me it wasn't the feminine I walked in, it was fear. She said, although I prefer the night, darkness always gives way to the light. Words whispered in the wind, spoken to me, of gathering the broken bits within and making them whole again. I used to walk solely in my feminine, but back then, I was beautifully broken. Now I stand strong in the embrace of the sun's healing face. But from time to time, the moon still leads me astray. Point.
All right, we are heading towards the end, so I'm gonna go ahead and perform a few more, and then I'm gonna have Deep Thought come and close us out. All right. This one is called Go Home, Roger. When I close my eyes, I can see you staring at me. And when I open my eyes, you manifest right before me. What more do you want? I mean, wasn't it enough that you took everything that I hold dear? See, my family has distanced themselves. My friends, they barely want me around. And my girl, my ex, is happy with another man. And my daughter sees her father in another man. See, I chased the dragon to get far away from you. But I'm never sober long enough to collect the seven to wish you away. And God still stands beside me, waiting for me to take his hand, but I can't turn to him without feeling disgust. My smile is old and ran down. It's all rust. And all alone, you're the only one that checks in. If I was a foolish man, I'd dare call you friend. And the more I hate you, the more I try to turn my back on you, but I always come face to face with you. Contradiction. Add that to my long list of faults. I mean, like, are my thoughts my own anymore? Have you taken them too? See, one mistake turns into many. That cold ice submerged in that Henny. I can't come to grips with my past, with who I've become. Your home mustn't be as nice as mine. Laughing at all my pain. You know what you're doing. Killing me slowly. You'll live here until I'm in ruins. Thank you. All right. This last piece I'm going to perform is one of my favorite pieces I like performing. It's a crowd favorite. If you know it before, it's cool. You get to experience it again. If not, I hope you enjoy it. This is called Rambling Squirrel. Hear ye, come, gather round. see about this girl I found. See, the precious soul was so caring. And her voice is heavenly as an angel. See, her smile carries me home on long days. And her hugs just lift the stress up off of my shoulders. But see, her eyes, yeah, man, it's her eyes that give me hope. And I just feel so alive when I'm with her. I mean, I felt alive before, but not like this. I mean, like, how could the world birth someone so perfect? I don't even know what before her looks like anymore. And like, every time I try to talk about her, it feels like I start to ramble, but how can I not when her beauty has me at a loss for words? Y'all looking at me like y'all understand. Let me try to think about it. I got it, right? So, she is like, she makes me feel like a kid on Christmas morning. She's a gift that I keep getting open over and over and over, and Nick, not like that, bro. Not like that, okay? I just feel like I'm up here making a fool out of myself, and I think I'll stop before I make a further fool out of myself. But see, for her, I'll be a fool 1,000 times. Be accomplished to all of the love crimes. Smitten? Nah, man, smitten is an understatement. Because baby, one day our love will sign our names at the bottom of the legal statement. See, I pronounce my love for you for all to see. And I think right now I'll stop. Really now, with the stupid grin on my face, I'll stop. But I just want her to know that the heart that she placed in my hands is forever safe. Thank you. All right. Closing us out. Mr. Madison, the myth, the legend, the still not from Chicago, but from Chicago. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Deep Thought, the lyricist.
Clearly, he didn't ask me how tall I am.
I'll be forgetting.
All right, everybody's doing love poems, so I want to do a love poem too. Actually, I got 2 love poems.
All right, let's go.
They're a little different than everybody else's. But, a little background, I actually wrote a poem a couple years ago called Dispensary. Right? I was like, what are the chances I would actually end up in a dispensary? So I have to do this poem. So here's my first love poem. It's very loving, very loving. Speak to me, goddess. Let your words be indica strained smoke, blow rings around my face, let the high hit me. Roll you up like a blunt so I can hit that. Fire it up and hit that. Don't pass the blunt, just hit that. Give me that. All up in my lungs, your words deep down in my being speak to me, goddess, in the language of Kush. Put this pipe to your lips, inhale, then push slowly from the diaphragm so that it's easier to breathe, love. Vape or rise me into clouds that linger like your flavors in my soul. That's a different kind of moisturization. I want to get to know you, all the different kinds of edible that you are, your sugar cookie. Packing enough to cure a sweet tooth, maybe I can drink you down so you can make me levitate a little faster, or maybe a gummy where I can work on you for a while. And you can work through my mind like sapiosexual BDSM, baby, tie me down like a smoke mask and fill my face with your essence. I don't want to always just inhale. I want to consume you. rub you like topical cream into every pore so I can be one with every fiber of you. It's a masterpiece. We stay wondering how high we can be half-baked heading on this flight, this pineapple express, the effects of the medicinals that tingle in your body like the full effect, live and direct, up close, or inject me with shotgun smoke into my lips. Like how astronomical was that astral projected kiss, but we're supposed to go up high, are we not? Ascend and put that ass in my hands and let me gobble you down like weed brownies. You found me with nose in between your legs, like I want to smell the product before I ingest it. I want to be thorough through your universe with legs and arms on opposite stars like intergalactic twister. It's like when we are in sync, like connections, like drawing energy from you, and you're my obsession, THC, doing a salsa dance with me, or tango, merengue, mi amor, déjame probarte, corazón, let me blow smoke from my nose like the true dragon I am. How would you like to be atop my tower? And let your hair down so I can use it as bong water, so I can ascend into your orgasms like that last moan, or when your mouth is open to take a hit but no sound is unleashed. We lie in peace till we sleep, then fantasies take us right back where we left off. That's gonna be a story one of these days. It'll be like, so I performed this poem one time at a dispensary. Okay, so let's end this off with my second love poem. Are y'all ready for that? Yeah. It's not like the love poem I just did. It's not. All right, this is called Distances. The mind plays tricks, portrays holograms and mirages. If you're not hip to magicians or illusionists, it's easy to feel the lift of your soul, so impossible to ever calculate where thoughts go when all that you know ceases to flow. Well, I'll be damned. So I find myself next to you as you sleep off this overdose of what we call love. Your pulse is the calmest it's been in a while. You know, they say you can't stay angry in REM stages, but that doesn't make the dreams less vivid. Our last memories are often the times that impact us most, so somehow I can't even imagine your smile. Your touch doesn't feel the same. Those goosebumps on my skin reverse because the sound of your voice makes my blood boil. But I stay thinking, wishing that this toxicity would lie dormant for a little while longer so we can have that moment of potential where other couples envy us when you get emotional. Shit, I do too. Your emotions are confined to disappointment and sadness, mine, anger and fear. So you see, we are no longer equals, standing on opposite sides of the same equation, but it's the final solution. So we know no crossovers could ever multiply these problems that are already infinite. They say sometimes the greatest journey is the distance between two people. And we have ceased to be intimate. So right now, I couldn't be any further away from you, even though I'm right here. I want to touch your hand, but my touch alone can't fulfill the promise that we won't end up like this again. And we know from past experiences that once you're stuck, it's a broken record. The cycle keeps repeating. It's a broken record. Because the lyrics cause the cuts to deepen. It's a broken record. Because even if we move the needle, we still go in circles seeking. It's a broken record because let's be honest. This machine has reached its limit a long time ago. But like most bad habits, we cling to them like it's an angel come down to bless us. I still think you're beautiful. Your scars are beautiful. Your eyes are what take me away. And my words brought you close to your funeral. So I kiss her on the forehead and do my best rendition of trying to walk away, knowing damn well nothing's gonna change. But we will keep at it. expecting a different result, you know, the definition of insane, and will settle for fool's gold because at least it looks the same on the outside. And will expend this world looking for that first hit a blow and you're my drug of choice. I just wish I wasn't the cause for the hopelessness in your voice as it fades off into the distances, menacing the way this pernicious interaction is pretentious with my pride. Consume your knife with my heart because it's not quite heartbreak, so the feel is different. I seen it in visions and she missed it because she only paid attention to my potential, so what else could keep her afloat? Nothing. So if I drown, she'll go down with me, drowning quickly, because this is way too heavy for her to ever comprehend. Frankly, I'm not strong enough to deal with it either. So that was my last poem, but if you guys want to, I'm an Instagram person. So you can follow me on Instagram at Deep Thought the Lyricist. All of the poems I did today, minus the dispensary poem, are actually in 2 books of mine. I have copies of both with me if you guys would like to check those out. Otherwise, thank you for listening.
All right. Y'all have a good time tonight?
Yes.
Yeah. Good. Like you said, Instagram person. I'm also a big Instagram person. So, like I said, this show came together because Rise reached out and wanted to collab. Did you all